Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Edmilson. Puskas. And it's Neymar. Now Gattuso. Edmilson. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Michel Platini. Thuram. That's Maldini. Maldini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Thuram. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Puskas. And this is Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Platini certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cafu. Jordan Henderson. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tottenham are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Here's Vieira. And it's Henderson. And he's forced to go back. Maldini. And it's Serginho. Now it's Neymar. For Jordan Henderson. Looking for the run. And the shot! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neymar, now it's Puskas. And here's Forlan. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Platini. Now it's Puskas. Gattuso. Tries to play it through. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a risky ball. He's given... Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Forlan. Forlan is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Forlan! Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at the space here. That's a delicate pass. And the ball is out of play. Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Gattuso. Edmilson. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Edmilson. Now Gattuso. Aim forwards. Vieira. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Olise. Jordan Henderson. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Puskas. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Tottenham have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 15.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 7. Bullet. Substitution.
Nicely aimed pass. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini. Quality ball. Puskás, and a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Puskás! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their third corner. And that has been clubbed away. Pullet.
Pullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Puskás. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gullit. Now it's Puskás. Otto clears it away. Oh, super ball. Oh, nice touch. Opts to play it back.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Puskás. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he finish? He scored! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Doku has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Great vision. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get it? Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Forlan fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both
20.
sides, actually.
Number
Two fresh
11.
faces, and both in the front line.
Coming
It's a
on the
bold
field.
move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 20.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, important interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Doku. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And that's gone loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely worked. Look, just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Tottenham, it! That is decidedly lacking. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Serginho. He gets big. He's got a goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Cambio en Honduras. Número 19.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
And he's kept it out. The cross. And he's in on, and the shot! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows, all very neat and tidy.
Honduras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira. And it's Maldini. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a little off target. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Tries to cross. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tottenham are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nicely intercepted. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
It could be in here. Mbappe. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Sané. Olise. Well, played right into his path. He has a look up. Jordan Henderson. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Vieira. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Henderson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iwobi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's really nicely played. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada será expulsada.
Second period then underway. He won't be happy with that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba. Honduras trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
Olise! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Some really good ball movement. And here's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Jordan Henderson, nicely aimed pass. Jordan Henderson, and it's Iwobi. Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly out wide. Olise. Valverde. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Baresi, oh, good spread. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. So nearly the perfect ball. And we have our very first corner.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Neymar. Tottenham can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot could be on. That's an excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's a sharp little ball. Shoots! And the lead stays intact, just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Olise, and he's managed to get free.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Neymar taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Decent hit from there. And he's only too happy to take that back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Iwobi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now it's Griezmann.
Honduras really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koulibaly.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Looking for the run. Now it's Olise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Olise looking to get on the end of this. Olise has found the net here, of course. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Little doubt, that is a foul. That's that, the end. Tottenham played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And it's Owen, and it's been played through, and this is Cruyff. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Passes short and sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Timber. Looking tidy in possession here. Japan looking to pass their way through. Tottenham so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Owen. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily. Owen. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Japan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Timber actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Baresi. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Little pass back. Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Pullet. Header! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's away. Owen. And Owen! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff, and he's on his way! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Kukçu. Kukçu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ronaldinho. And it's Owen. Chance here to counter.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a sharp pass. And that interception was... And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kukçu. Neymar. Tottenham finding their passes. A probing pass. Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Japan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Now it's Vieira. Cafu with the slide tackle there. Mbappe. Ball played for Kukçu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted. And it's Hullet. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Owen. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Mbappe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedri. Owen. Owen. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Neymar. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Cafu. And it's Hullet. Clipped into space. Oh, that was vital. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Owen. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Pedri. Owen. And the counter can be on now for Japan. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar. Played back in, played out wide. And this is Owen. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Pedri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Vieira.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Now, can they get it back? And it's Cruyff. Muscular approach does pay off here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Cruyff. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tottenham have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that has left him in a heap.
That's just playing it safe
That
and
is
simple.
that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Vitinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jordan Henderson. Otto. Well, that has not gone well. Otto is sporting a guilty look. He's through and all alone! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tottenham are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And he's gone looking for safety. Jordan Henderson. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is a brilliant interception. Vieira. And here's Hullet.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Colombia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha with the short one. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Otto. Hullet going full tilt down the right-hand side. Vitinha. And it's Cafu. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maldini makes the interception. Vieira. Serginho running with the ball. Serginho, good purposeful running this. Now the delivery. And he's there to clear it. And it's Henderson. It's a chance for a shot! They've scored! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
And he shoots! Just off target. Colombia have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe is on his own. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet. Odo. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Has been indicated.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. Hazard. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Tottenham are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. Cafu. That's beautifully weighted. Jordan Henderson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a look and place it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Hazard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tottenham are 2 up early in the second half. Done delicately. Rijkaard cuts it out. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. So we've reached the hour mark. Neymar. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's onside. That's a sharp pass. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11. Vieira. Coming on the field.
Henderson!
Cafu.
Decent
Number
attempt, but
9.
not quite good enough.
Substitution.
Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Valverde. Vieira gets a foot in here. Cafu. Jordan Henderson. And it's Vieira. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Olise. Colombia looking to pass their way through. Cafu. Neymar. Valverde. Now it's Alvarez. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Tottenham have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Valverde to Henderson. He won't be happy with that one. Driving on and making good progress. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tottenham finding their passes. Neymar, he's found a way through. Olise.
There will be 1 minute
So
added
just
time.
1 extra minute for stoppages. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.